Lord Ram, Bhagwan, Dev, Allah, Khuda, etc. are the names of one supreme God. What is he like? Where does he live? How is he attained? Who has seen him? To remove all these questions permanently, must listen the nectar words of Jagat Guru Tattvadarshi, Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, based on the holy scriptures of all religions.
तीन देव की करते भक्ति, उनकी कदे ना होवे मुक्ति.
God Kabir used to say this knowledge 600 years ago. And these knowers of Sanskrit language had said that Kabir ji is illiterate, uneducated. How can he understand the Sanskrit language? He is a liar, is a fraud, he tells a lie. They got such a fierce protest done against God. They tortured God so much. I will narrate his history whenever I will do the next spiritual discourse for several days in the coming time, because 3 days spiritual discourse, not 3, understand it to be of 2.5 days. In this, only the introduction of God is prepared. Therefore, from 17th to 21st February, there will be a 5-day spiritual discourse in which more special details will be told. So now I will tell you simply that now what happened. God came 600 years ago and went by saying that these are the parents of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. They are born and die. They are not immortal, they are mortal. There is no salvation by their worship. When they themselves take birth and die, how will they grant you salvation? We want salvation like that of Gita Ji. In Gita Ji chapter number 15 verse 1 to 4, it has been said that enlightened saints upwards hanging, the roots above and upside down hanging, world-like tree, with branches below of all 3 qualities. The root above is the complete God, and Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh forms are its branches. And that will be enlightened saint who will tell all its departments. After that, one should search for that supreme position of the Supreme Lord, going where the seekers never come back. It has been said in Gita Ji chapter 15 verse 4, and worship that God who has created all the universes and not of others. In chapter number 18 verse number 62, it has been said that Arjun, by all means you go to the shelter of that supreme God. By his grace you will attain supreme peace and eternal supreme abode. Now virtuous souls, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh are also mortal, and Brahma, the knowledge giver of Gita, is this Brahma. He says chapter 5 verse 5 and 9, in chapter 2 verse 12, in chapter 10 verse 2 that Arjun, you and I had many births, you do not know, I know. So this Brahma is also mortal. And God Kabir says, Thir pakad thir rahiye. Now like you wanted to rise up by holding some twig, it came down and got fixed. Then how will you go up with it? Now let me show you. Inside Shri Shiv Puran, that who are the parents of Brahma and Vishnu and Shivji, virtuous souls. If these scriptures were in Sanskrit even today, then even this servant cannot make this truth face to face to you despite you are educated. Now the translation has been done by them itself, by Gita Press Gorakhpur, and it has been clearly written in that. Till today they have not understood what this story is about. Their parents have already written and they could not tell us till today, because it is said,
मोती मुक्ता दर्शत नाई, ये जगह सब अंधरे, दिक्कत के तो नैन चश्मिन का फेरा मोतिया बंदरे.
they had cataracts. If someone has cataracts in eyes look healthy, as if he must be seeing clearly, but he does not see at all. So they seem to be scholars used to speak Sanskrit language. We thought they are great saints. They have crammed all the Purans. They are speaking Sanskrit. We saw today they did not even know ABC about Vedas and Gita. These scholars, Mandaleshwars, great saints. God came 600 years ago, whom they used to call uneducated. What does he know about Vedas, scriptures and Puranas? He does not know the Sanskrit language. God does not need Sanskrit language. He understands all languages. And all that he created himself, and everything is created in front of him. He will say everything correctly. Now look at Shiv Puran, concise Shiv Puran, published by Gita Press Gorakhpur. Editor is Hanuman Prasad Poddar. Publisher and printer is Gita Press Gorakhpur. Gobind Bhavan Office, Institute of Kolkata. We will start reading from page 98, Rudra Samhita. We come two extreme below on page 98, 5th chapter ends here. Listening to his son Narad, the father, Brahma, said, this 5th chapter ends here. Ahead here the episode will start on the 6th. Brahma ji said, Brahman, he said to his son Narad, Supreme amongst the gods, you are always engaged in favor of the entire world. For the benefit of people, you have asked this great question. At the time when the entire living and non-living world was destroyed, it was dark everywhere, nothing remained. At that time, Tat Sad Brahm, the revelation, Sat, that it is heard, only that sound was alone. You read on page 99. Now we come to page 100. This is page 100. We come here below. Par Brahma, regarding whom through knowledge and ignorance, through verse, the following options are presented. Now listen to Brahmaji's knowledge. Some knowledge, some false, some true means what I have heard about both knowledge and ignorance. I am telling that he, after some time, expressed desire to multiply. In him aroused a resolution to become more from one. Then that formless God, with his divine power, imagined a figure form for himself. They say that Brahm is formless. Then they say he became an idol. He remains unmanifested. The Kal is speaking in Gita Ji chapter 7 verse 24 and 25. He says in Gita, I remain hidden with my Yog Maya powers. I do not come in front of everyone. So what does he do? Sometimes he appears to someone in the form of Shiv, in the form of his son. Sometimes to someone he appears in Brahma form. Now here Brahma is saying that then that formless God with his spectacle power imagined an idol form for himself. He came in shape. What did he become? Parabrahm, who is devoid of an idol. He tells Brahm to be Parabrahm. His idol is God Sadashiv. This Kal appeared in Sadashiv form. The ancient scholars call him God at that time, the one living alone in his own sweet way, Sadashiv. From his own body, he himself created a same featured figure. Shakti means he created a female from his body. This is what he's trying to say. Brahma, whereas in the creation of universe you have heard real knowledge told by God. That is the truth. He's giving somewhat similar knowledge. She was inseparable from his body. That Parashakti is called Pradhan, Prakriti, Gunavati, Maya, the mother of wisdom element and free from disorder. Durga is also called Prakriti and also Pradhan. Do remember this when I tell the creation of Brahma and Vishnu Ji in Gita Ji chapter number 14. This Pradhan and Prakriti is called Durga. Look here. That Shakti is called Ambika. She is called Prakriti, supreme goddess of all, mother of three lords, omnipresent and is also known as root source, mother of three gods. Oh, three gods, mother of three gods, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, and God has said,
अब मैं तुमसे कहूँ चिताई तेरे देवन की उत्पत्ति बाई
600 years ago from today. And the same exists in our Puranas today. Mother of three gods, omnipresent and is also known as root source, the Shakti created by Sadashiv has 8 arms. The concept has been made absolutely clear. Various types of ornaments increase the beauty of her body parts. That goddess is gifted with various powers and holds various weapons. Despite being single, Durga, Maya, acquires many forms when required. Like this, Durga acquired 3 forms of Savitri, Lakshmi and Parvati, and hid in the ocean also remained separate. Ek siddhi bahuchole dhare, there is one power, that Sadashiv is known as Parampurush, God, Shiv, Shambhu and Maheshwar. This is the definition of Kal being told. Look here. It will be clear here on page 101. Look here. He smears ash on all his body parts completely. That Kal form Brahm, called Sadashiv, call Kal form Brahm, once along with Shakti, not Nath. Along with Shakti means with Durga at one time built an area known as Shivlok. That great place is called Kashi. That is the ultimate abode or the salvation place which is located at the top, that loved and beloved. Shakti and Shiv, who are the ultimate pleasure form, always reside in that beautiful place. Shakti and Shiv means Kal and Durga. This Sadashiv Kal form Brahma and Durga Shakti, is Kashipuri, the ultimate pleasure form. Sage, Shiv and Shiva, Kal form Brahma and Durga, did not leave that place of their presence even on the destruction day. Ah, God of sages. At one time, while roaming in that pleasurable place, Shiva and Shiv had this desire in their mind that a child should be produced. This came in the mind of Durga and Kal that another male should be created means they should produce a child on whom the great burden of regulation of universe could be laid so that we both can roam at our will and shall attain eternal bliss. Deciding this, along with Shakti, the universal Lord Shiv rubbed nectar on the 10th part of his left side, which meant they behaved like husband and wife. Then there appeared a male, a child was born. See on page 102. Now Shiv said, Child, being, all embracing, your name will be famous as Vishnu. They named him Vishnu, the child born from Durga and Kal. This birth happened of Vishnu from Durga and Kal. It is proved in Shiv Puran, and this book has been written 5500 years ago. It is not of today. Now look here, this 6th chapter ended here. Now what has been written on the 7th? Brahmaji says, God of sages. After that, the merciful God, that Samb Sadashiv, by sharing an intimate relationship with Durga, just like the way he created Vishnu, created me too from his right side. Aha. Now, virtuous souls. Now, there should be someone to ask them, to these great saints. It has been 5500 years. These Puranas had been written till date. They could not tell us ABC. We were dependent on them, used to do blind faith on them, that they are great scholars, are knowers of Sanskrit language, and therefore had kept us away from the God. They did not allow to accept the speech of God and did not allow to accept God as God. They remained our great enemies, these ignorant quacks, gurus, whether they have been of any religion. Now here too have been proved that the origin of Vishnu ji and Brahma ji has become clear from Durga and Kal. The concept became clear. Now Shiva is left. Now here the translator got disturbed that here the ongoing episode is about their origin. It is present in original Sanskrit, in original text. Here he thought how to write the creation of Shiv from Shiv. His hands trembled. But it is said,
चोर चुरावे तुमड़ी गड्ढे पानी में वो गड्ढे वह ऊपर सच्चाई छनी ना.
now I will show you Vedveshwar Samhita on page number 24, 25, 26. Once Sri Brahma ji and Sri Vishnu ji had a fight on this matter. Brahma ji says to Vishnu ji, I am your father. And Vishnu ji says, I am your father. Now why did they had this confusion? Because Kal had taken a vow that I will never appear in front of anyone in my original body form. So seekers performed forced practice. To some he appeared in Brahma form. His son Brahma, who actually appears to everyone, is a deity. Then all of them believed that Brahma is almighty. He is God. We saw in meditation. He has hidden himself. Everyone glorified him. Similarly, he appeared as Vishnu to some in the Shiv form. Then someone says, no, Vishnu ji is almighty. Someone says, no, Shiv ji is almighty. They are gods, they are hiding themselves. So they had this confusion that we are God. So both of them fought with each other. Then the Kal put a white pillar from above in between them, which is called Shivling. A highly radiant one, great brightness came out. very bright. They got shocked and stopped fighting. They kept seeing it going up and down. Then this Kal appeared in the form of his son Shiv and started giving knowledge to both of them. Look, this is Vidveshwar Samhita, Kansai Shiv Puran, on page number 2425. Look here, Vidveshwar Samhita. And we come here, look at both of them, Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu were fighting. This pillar is put in between both of them. Then he himself came in Shiv form. Look below. Now Brahma and Vishnu asked God, what are the symptoms of creation and 5 acts? Tell to both of us. God Shiv said. This Kal spoke. It is extremely difficult to understand my acts. However, I am favorably telling you about them. He told his 5 acts. See this. We read on 25th. Now we are reading on 26th. Sons. Now this Kal tells to Brahma and Vishnu. Sons, you both worshipped, and from the delighted myself you have obtained 2 acts of creation and preservation. 1 department, each which is given to you has been given by me, but first you did penance, it has been given for austerity. These 2 are dear to you. Similarly, resembling my form, Rudra and Maheshwar, this is not in, this is we, have received other 2 supreme acts, destruction and disappearance from me. Now see, therefore, these 2 are these both of you, Brahma and Vishnu ji, and Rudra and Maheshwar, and the speaker is the 5th one. It is proved these are his sons. Now, virtuous souls, God had said this knowledge 600 years ago to Dharamdas ji, and had told Dharamdas ji, you do not beat its trumpet now. Let the time come, then we will tie the knot of all of them. Now they are considering us fools, they are sitting keeping my children away from me. When the middle generation will come, then we will see them. Now everyone is stunned. Now they do not have any answer. Public questions them that where do you used to sleep, great saints? You have ruined this, you have made the whole society a ghost, you had narrated knowledge against the scriptures. Now there is conflict on earth and it will become difficult for people of all sects, you will see. Now it is played on TV, the book is being prepared and sent. By reading this today, it is a sensible, intelligent society and not a child. Today's children have a God-given mind. Now they did not even know there was no alternative. No one has told any way to compare. With whose knowledge should it be compared? Today this concept has been made clear. You may measure and see everyone. The knowledge that the servant is giving is ISI mark. It is certified in all scriptures. Now they are asking from those gurus. It is getting difficult for them. And wise people are coming running. God Kabir says that डूबे थे पर उबरे गुरु के ज्ञान चमक और भेड़ा देखा झरझरा उतर चले फड़क. God Kabir wants to explain to us that you are after these foolish gurus, and when you have heard and seen the knowledge of Satguru, they will drown us. Earlier there used to be a fleet instead of a boat. They used to make a floating, very long and wide of dry wood. They used to put husk-high woods on top of it. That was called fleet, raft, and sitting on top of that fleet, they used to cross the river. It is from very old times. So it is said, God says that when you find a saint, a true guru, then jump like this from that sinking fleet and run away. How? डूबे थे पर उबरे Guru ke gyan chamak. Seeing the knowledge of Guru, they became cautious like this, they became aware like this, became alert as someone told that it will sink, this fleet of yours has been broken. Come on this, it is absolutely fine, come fast. So it is said that seeing their broken fleet, they immediately jumped on the other. They did not even think for a second that on this we would drown. So what is said, when you will know that the knowledge you have, God is going to drown you, then you will have to run away from there immediately, like it is to jump immediately to save life. So God Kabir says,
बेरा देखा डूबे थे पर उबरे, गुरु के ज्ञान चमक।
Flash means becoming attentive like this as one becomes cautious immediately, or bheda dekha jarjara means broken one, it will sink.
तो उतर चले फड़क।
Shock as if someone goes near the animal and blows the horn and he runs away immediately. Being shocked, it is said that they jumped with shock like this on the other fleet, means such gurus should be changed like this, that fake guru will have to be abandoned like this immediately to save your life. Now I have shown you. They say that Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh do not have parents. And in this history, it has been written in their biography that they have parents. And who is the fifth one? He is Brahm. He only is giving the knowledge of Gita. Look again, Shiv Puran. This is the same Shiv Puran published by Gita Press, Gorakhpur. Now we are reading it on page 26. You are reading, this is Vidveshwar Samhita. We come here by reading that sons you both worshipped, and from the delighted myself you have obtained two acts of creation and preservation. These two are dear to you, similarly, resembling my form in my form itself, like my body, Rudra and Maheshwar have received other two supreme acts, destruction and disappearance from me. Oy hoy. So it means, who is this fifth? He is Brahm, is Kal. He is Kal form Brahm. What does he say here? In earlier times, I have preached my original form mantra, which is famous in Omkar form. That is the greatest auspicious mantra. First of all, this Omkar. Om was being produced from my mouth, which is my symptomatic form itself. Omkar is the announcer, I am the voice, this mantra is my form itself. By continuously chanting Omkar daily, I am always remembered. So chanting Om is of Brahm, is of Kal. From my north mouth, Akar. From west mouth, Ukar. From south mouth, Makar. From east mouth, Dot. From middle mouth, Nad has been produced, meaning there are 5 syllables in this Akar, Ukar and Makar, and Dot and Nad sound. Om is being made after joining all these 5 Pranav. It is called Pranav. In this way, 5 syllables equipped with 5 words Omkar have been formed. Joined with all these syllables, this Pranav, it has become a one word Om. Om iti ekaksharam Brahm Vyahvaran Mam Anusamran Ye Prayati Tajam Deham Sayati Paramam Gatim. In Gita Ji, chapter 8, verse 13, this Brahm only is giving the knowledge of Gita, hence proved. He's saying that mine is only one word Om, nothing else. And here what these fake have made Om Namah Shivaya is a 5-syllable mantra. This Om Namah Shivaya is not a mantra in the original text. This is the nonsense being done by these translators themselves. That's why it is crammed Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, and this is a straight Om mantra being told, nothing else. Now virtuous souls, when it has been proved that this Kal form Brahma was only speaking the knowledge of Gita Ji, and he is saying here also my mantra is Om. He is the father of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Durga is their mother, hence proved. All these 3 are perishable. I will show you, if there is birth, then there will be death also. Look, Shri Devi Puran, published by Gita Press, Gorakhpur. The editor is Hanuman Prasad Poddar, Chimanlal Goswami. This has been published by Gita Press, Gorakhpur. Now look on its page 123. Third part. God, Vishnu Ji is praising his mother Durga and saying, you are a pure figure. This whole world is arising from you only. I, Brahma and Shankar, we all exist by your grace. Our Avirbhav means birth, and Tirobhav means death happens. Our birth and death happen. Only you are eternal, are the universal mother, Jagat Janani, Prakriti and Sanatani goddess. God Shankar said, Goddess, if the greatly fortunate Vishnu has taken birth from you, then Brahma, who was born after him, must also be your son only. Then Shankar, who does tamoguni responsibilities, is not your child, means you only are my mother. That is, you only have given birth to me. Shive, you are very clever in this world's creation. Your powers are always present everywhere in this world's creation, preservation, and destruction. Born of these three gunas, qualities, we Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar remain devoted to the work according to the regulations. Now, this pious Puran has cleared that. Pious Devi Puran has cleared 5 concepts in this. 1. It is done that Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh take birth and die, they are mortal. 2nd, it is done that Prakriti is Durga. Prakriti is called Durga. 3rd, it is done that Rajgun is Brahma, Satgun is Vishnu, and Tamgun is Shivji. And 4th, it is done that Durga is their mother. Durga is the mother of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. And 5th, it has been made clear that Rajgun is Brahma, Satgun is Vishnu, and Tamgun is Shivji. And this is 4th. And the 5th is done that they can only do allocated work, that is, they cannot change anyone's karmas. They can only provide you according to your deeds. If sorrow is destined for you, then they cannot change it. Only Supreme God Kabir can cut off your sins as destined and give you happiness. He has a pen in his hand. He is almighty. Others neither Brahm can do nor even Par-Brahm can do it. Only complete God can do that, Satpurush. Now here I will show you that Vishnuji admits that I was a small child. Then I had your vision. You were swinging me in a cradle. Look now, Vishnuji is telling Brahma and Shiv. This is the same 3rd skand. We are reading on page 120. Earlier we read on 123. Concise Devi Bhagavat. Now Vishnuji is saying that she is the only divine goddess whose vision I had in Pralay Varnava. Means when there was only water, everywhere there was only water. At that time, I was an infant form. Vishnuji is telling, I remember that I had seen this mother sometime and she was swinging me in a cradle. There was a strong bed lying on the leaf of the banyan tree. Lying on it, I was sucking my toes with my lotus-like mouth. Now, virtuous souls, God used to say,
निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार, निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार, जहाँ पर तनिक ना न्याय विचार, जहाँ पर तनिक ना न्याय विचार। पाखंडी की पूजा जग में संत को कहें लबाड़े, पाखंडी की पूजा जग में संत को कहें लबाड़। अज्ञानी को परम विवेकी, ज्ञानी को मूढ़ गंवार, निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार, निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार, जहाँ पर तनिक ना न्याय विचार। वैसा ओढ़े मुल मुल खासा, गल मोतियों के आर, वैसा ओढ़े मुल मुल खासा, गल मोतियों के आर। पतिव्रता को मिले न खादी, वो सूखा निरस आहार, निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार, निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार, जहाँ पर तनिक न न्याय विचार। कह कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, यहाँ सब उल्टा व्यवहार। कहे कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, यहाँ सब उल्टा व्यवहार। सच्चों को तो ये झूठा बताए, इन झूठों का एतबार, निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार, निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार जहाँ पर तनिक ना न्याय विचार.
Now, God Kabir, Almighty, used to go to these sages, Mandaleshwars, and used to question that you are scholars. Tell about the parents of Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. Then they used to say that they do not have parents, they are immortal, eternal, all in all, Lord of all universes, they are Lord of the lineage, and God used to say they are mortal, their birth and death happens, they have parents, Durga is their mother, Kal is their father. Those sages, great sages, fake Brahmins, gurus used to say that Kabir is a liar. It is not written in the scriptures, do not agree with him. When God used to stand there holding Iktara and say,
निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार जहाँ पर तनिक न न्याय विचार. कह कबीर सुनो भाई साधो या सब उल्टा व्यवहार. कह कबीर सुनो भाई साधो या सब उल्टा व्यवहार. सच्चे को तो ये झूठा बतावे, इन झूठों का एतबार निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार निरंजन धन तेरा दरबार जहाँ पर तनिक न न्याय विचार.
Now, virtuous souls, you will feel like laughing in a few days to call them great sages. You will feel ashamed to call them Mandaleshwar, call them scholars. They were blind, or what were they? Till today, they could not even tell that has been written in our Purans. And our ancestors had full faith in them, and they made such legends and started performing these. Shraddh imposed 36 hypocrisy behind us and did not tell true devotion in which nothing has to be done. Now, what God used to tell?
जय सतगुरु की संगत करते सकल कर्म कट जाई. जय सतगुरु की संगत करते सकल कर्म कट जाई.
Neither to become a ghost, nor is there any need to carry out Shraddh. And also do not do 36 hypocrisy, picking up bones and not do anything else.
जय सतगुरु की संगत करते सकल कर्म कट जाई. अमरपुरी पर आसन होते जहाँ धूप ना छाई.
They would have a place in that immortal abode, would have gone to Satlok. Now, virtuous soul, God has also said one more hymn in his nectar speech.
गुण तीनों की भक्ति में ये भूल पड़ो संसार. कह कबीर निज नाम बिना कैसे उतरो पार. तीन देव की जो करते भक्ति उनकी कदे ना हो मुक्ति.
At the same time, he used to say in full pavilion. And those Brahmins, gurus, fake great sages used to say, he's a liar, look what he's saying, throw stones, throw pebbles. Now everyone gets after God. God used to come back singing hymns. The complaint used to come to Niru Nima. He started teasing them at a young age. At the age of 5, God had defeated them. He does not have age. He came just like that in whole body, had acquired infant form. He performs one spectacle. In his rules, there is such evidence in Vedas that he does like this. He comes acquiring an infant form. And at that time, the divine play of God's upbringing is done by virgin cows. 600 years ago, God has gone after performing this spectacle, which Vedas are witnessing today. So who's God? Kabir is God. Virtuous souls, it is your fortune that you have got human birth in this middle generation, and more fortunate is you have got this path with whatever way, whether someone has come in sorrow or has come just like that in God's love. With whatever way he came here, he is painted in this color. Believe this truth. And see how beautiful is the weather. Although it is very cold, but God has also not left any shortage. Has laid mattresses below for his children. Has covered them with 3 kg quilt. Listen to God's immortal story carefully that has been never heard. To date, even in dreams, we used to watch movies 3 hours staring like this, and used to watch 3 films in one day and one night. That too for rupees 100 have been spent. We will watch it all day. That only seems to be precious to us and virtuous souls. We have not heard this nectar words even in dreams, and could not have thought like that this nectar knowledge will be received. God has opened that treasure today. Grab it if you can.
लूट सको तो लूट लो यू राम नाम की लूट, पीछे फिर पछताओगे प्राण जाएंगे छूट।
Now God spoke in this speech that
तीन देव की जो करते भक्ति उनकी कदे ना हुआ मुक्ति, गुण तीनों की भक्ति में ये भूल पड़ो संसार, कह कबीर निज नाम बिना कैसे उतरे पार।
God used to be called uneducated, and he has written the conclusion of all Vedas and Puran in his nectar speech, devotion of three qualities, Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, Tamguna Shivji. Now this thing will not be understood directly, it will be clear from Puran. I will show you. Virtuous souls, how much do we motivate our children to get a job, go to college or school? They come after studying for 8 hours and 6 hours. As soon as they come, we again say, son, daughter, go to tuition, and then they go to tuition. Then we say, do your homework. Then somewhere a means of two bread is arranged after studying for 12 years. And we have to go get that welfare done. To attain God, you will have to take out time for that. And only those who will take out time, who will become familiar with this. Like the farmer sows the crop. And this Haryana, Punjab, this region of Rajasthan, and this month of January, February and December, the farmer sows wheat in the fields. We saw it at our place. The servant is also born in a farmer's family. There we used to see, we were children, we would ever cover ourselves with a quilt and put a blanket on top when our father used to go out to the fields. At night, canal water in the fields to provide water for irrigation. Cold waves blow at that time. Sometimes a small spray would also come, but the farmer does not step back. Thorns may also prick in such a dark night. Pneumonia can also happen. Anything can happen. Some violent animals can also come, but they do not step back. They come at night after completing irrigation. He knows that if today he will miss, then canal water will be available only after 10-15 days. And this crop will dry up. My children will starve. I will also starve. So that person can do this work, such a difficult task. A common man cannot do one task, who does not know, who is not familiar with that process. So virtuous souls, whoever becomes familiar with this process will do this hard work. It is not tough. To attain God, you saw Sheikh Farid hanged upside down, did penance, renounced the kingdom. And here you have to listen to the story of God by wearing a quilt. What is the hard work in this? That's why the servant wants you to be prepared so much that you don't go back, you get this work done, you complete the goal of this life. That's why this knowledge is fed inside you. This knowledge will not let you last. See to it. And this knowledge will become the basis in the end, because everyone will become weak in 10-5 years. Ones who are 25-30 years old, 40 years old in 20 years, 60 years old, 65 years old, and their neck has started shaking, then they will say everything that there is nothing here. And do devotion with speed and go to Satlok. And after knowing, children put more effort from childhood at a younger age. So now an auspicious opportunity has been opened for all. Children can also do devotion, young people can also do it, and the elders will see their place very near now that it is okay, children, this work which was ours has been completed, but now this important work is also left which was necessary. Take out its area, that is devotion, will have to be done by becoming stronger. So if you have to spend a little more time in spiritual discourse, then celebrate happiness. Virtuous souls should have such enthusiasm as to what episode will come next, and how many times you may listen to the story, you should find it equally lovely. Just as a healthy person eats food in the morning and eats in the evening, it tastes equally delicious. And if he becomes unwell, then he does not find it interesting in evening. Then consider he has fallen ill. Similarly, when the soul's fever of sinful deeds, fever of ignorance is removed, then he remains hungry. Any day spiritual discourse should look equally lovely in morning as well as in evening. Then you are healthy. Otherwise, again, the pressure of some sinful deed has come on you. Just like a person with fever does not feel hungry, even the sweet bread also tastes bitter. Raisins also taste bitter. Manukha dak, apples and oranges also taste bitter. So what is his treatment? Only bitter capsules have to be eaten. Somebody got malaria. Then he has to eat bitter pill. He has to swallow, has to eat even without wish. Then that disease will be cured with it only. Then see that bread will taste good. In the same way, the words of these satsang and quinine also work together. Even if someone is disinterested, understand that there is something wrong today. So it should be listened to with more interest. You should keep on listening even if you don't want to. After some time, the interest will automatically awaken in you. Now let me show you.
तीनों देव की जो करते भक्ति उनकी कदे ना होवे मुक्ति.
600 years ago, God Kabir Ji went by saying, and today our Gita Ji is telling what type of people do devotion to these three deities. See, let us first prove that what are called qualities. This is Markandeya Puran, concise Markandeya Puran. It has been published from Gita Press, Gorakhpur. I will show you on page 123. This is page 122, concise Markandeya Puran. This starts from here. Markandeya sage said, Sage, this is their episode going on. We come here on page 123. In this way, there are three stages of the self-styled Supreme Father, God. Rajoguna dominated Brahma, Tamogun dominated Rudra, and Sattvagun dominated the sustainer of this world, Vishnu. These are the three gods and these are the three gunas, qualities.
गुण तीनों की भक्ति में ये भूल पड़ो संसारी. कह कबीर निज नाम बिना कैसे उतरे पार.
These three are gods, these three are gunas, qualities. The concept is clear. Let me clear some more concept. This is one along with Sanskrit Srimad Devi Bhagvat, Ath Devi Bhagavatam Sabhashtikam Samahatmyam, Khemraj Sri Krishnadas publication, Bombay. We come to its third part. अथ श्रीमद् देवी भागवते भाषा टीकायुते तृतीय स्कंद प्रारंभते. We come to page 11 and third part. Chapter 5. Look here. This 7th verse finishes here and the 8th starts. O mother, if you are always kind to us, then why did you make me tamogun? Why is Brahma equipped with Rajogun and Hari Satogun? Now we will read Sanskrit. This 7th finished here and 8th starts. Yadi daya dramana na sadambike. If you are kind to us, O Durga, O Ambike, katham ahem vihita cha. Shankarji is saying that katham ahem vihita cha. How did you make me tamogun? And Kamal Jash, Brahma, who has originated from lotus Rajaguna Sambhav, Suvita, Kimu Satogun Hari, why did you make Vishnu Ji Satogun, hence proved Rajaguna Brahma, Satogun Vishnu, Tamgun Shiv Ji. Our virtuous souls, I will show you in Srimad Bhagavad Gita that what terminology has been given in this holy book to those who worship these three gunas, Trigunamayi Maya, Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, Tamguna Shivji. Look, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, published from Gita Press, Gorakhpur. Jayadayal Goenka is its translator. Now this is the 7th chapter. In this, the knowledge giver of Gita says that, O Parth, attached to me with exclusive love, being my life engrossed in yoga, devotion, the way in which you, free from all doubts, will know me in entirety means completely, will know me without doubt. Listen to that. Now I will tell you such knowledge so that you can understand me well. What am I? What is my status? Now what does he say in the second? That I will say this true spiritual knowledge along with science in full for you. Which one? This is not true spiritual knowledge. Knowing this knowledge straight, then there remains nothing to be known in this world. Look again. It is said in this that out of thousands of human beings, only one makes efforts to attain me. Otherwise, they continue to worship other deities. Even among the devotees, only one makes efforts to know me from the element, the essence, that is, only one of you know me. And see again, both these natures have been told in this. In chapter 7, verse 4-5, earth, water, fire, sky, mind, intellect, and ego, thus divided into 8 types. This is my nature. This is the inert nature, and this one is with 8 distinctions is the apara, which is the inert nature. The one above is the inert nature. And O great man, other than this, from whom this whole world is held, that soul, form, aha, know it to be my conscious nature. This is Durga. A devotee was an old man, aged 70 years. He was still, is he a devotee now? They become devotees, but if he disbelieves in the words of Guruji, then he is not a devotee. What is the reason? We have had blind faith in those saints, on the sages before, whose knowledge is not even found in a single penny in the light of this true spiritual knowledge of God. So now everyone has become a lawyer. The servant is also looked upon with suspicion. Virtuous souls, make note of this in any corner of your heart. Whatever words the servant will speak, weigh them in 100 times, you will find them all correct. By even forgetting, you should not think that how is it like this? This cannot happen. You are a child. This is true spiritual path. It is not for you to understand this. You understand only as much as the servant wants to explain to you. I will further show you face to face, and still, if there remains doubt, then you understand your childish intellect. Do not distrust the words of this servant. So that old man had doubts. He was considering himself intelligent. One day he wrote and gave to me that you tell lie. Durga is not called Prakriti. So with this, it was proved that he has not heard the words of this servant anywhere. I'll make this much clear. If someone heard it attentively, either he sleeps here after eating. Then I asked, you listen to me, don't you? Trust me. How should I trust? It is nowhere written. I said, then today onwards, you do not come here, you can go. He is not allowed in the ashram. Such a worthless person, when is not trusting his Guruji, and I show directly. 6 evidence, he went and came after 2 months. When he came here, he was sent back. No, such a clumsy person is not required here. Again, there was a problem to him. He understood, see, I did blunder. The devotees gave him proof. Where are you getting blind? What discourse you used to hear? You used to sleep after eating in discourse. Then he saw and apologized. He said, I am a child. No matter, I was considering myself intelligent, and your words are found, confirm. So, pious souls believe whatever this servant will speak will all be true. So this concept has been made clear that Durga is called Prakriti. Shiv Puran and Vishnu Puran has made it absolutely clear. Now here the ongoing episode is that 3 qualities. Now this Kal says, the narrator of Gita, that I will tell such knowledge, knowing that there won't remain anything else to know. Now see, what does he want to say? Srimad Bhagavad Gita, published by Gita Press, Gorakhpur. Jai Dayal Goenka is its translator. This is chapter 7. And here it's verse 12. Oh. The characteristics arising from Satogun and from Rajogun and Tamogun, the emotions arising from Rajogun and Tamogun, consider all that to be happening from me, but in reality, neither am I in them, nor are they in me. This Kal is speaking, this Gita Ji, this Jyot Swarupi Niranjan, this Kal form Brahm is speaking, entering into Sri Krishna Ji, and he is saying these 3 qualities, Rajaguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, and Tamguna Shiv Ji, whatever is happening from these means creation from Rajogun, Sri Brahma Ji, Rajogun, and sustainability from Satogun. Sri Vishnu Ji is the head of Satogun, means is equipped with Satogun, and destruction from Tamogun. God Shankar Ji, whatever is happening from these 3 Kals, says its main reason is me, because he is cursed to eat 1 lack human bodies every day. And he says, I am not in them. It has been written in Shiv Puran in chapter 9 in Rudra Samhita that Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, in this way, three gods have qualities, but Shiv is considered to be beyond qualities. So he says, I'm not in them, I live separate from them. Chapter 7, verse 13. Now, what has been said in 13th as a result of these qualities, Sattvic, Rajas, and Tamas, with all these three types of characteristics, this whole world, living beings, are being enamored. Beyond these three qualities, Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, Tamguna Shivji, they do not know me, the immortal. Now, amazing has been done in 14th and 15th. We are reading chapter 7, verse 14. Because this supernatural means the very extraordinary Trigunamayi Maya of mine, the web spreaded by Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, Tamguna Shivji, is very dangerous, and those who continuously worship me, who do practice of Brahma, rise above Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, they violate over this materialism. Now in 15th it has been told, it's cleared that whose wisdom has been stolen by materialism. Oi hoi. Those who are dependent only on Trigunamayi Maya, Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, Tamguna Shivji, and are not ready to listen to anyone else. Their intellect is just confined till them. Whose wisdom has been stolen, the temporary benefit they obtain from Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh are demonic. Lowest amongst humans, oi hoi, the foolish who are demonic in nature, lowest amongst humans, oh, evildoers do not even worship me.
गुण तीनों की भक्ति में ये भूल पड़ो संसार, कह कबीर निज नाम बिना कैसे उतरो पार। तीन देव की जो करते भक्ति उनकी कदे ना होए मुक्ति।
Now in Gita Ji it has been clearly written that whose wisdom has been stolen by Maya, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, Tamguna Shivji, they are being fascinated by them, are not ready to worship anyone else. They are lowest amongst men with demonic nature, lowest amongst humans, oh, evildoers, foolish people do not even worship me. Pious souls, God said it with simplicity.
गुण तीनों की भक्ति में ये भूल पड़ो संसार, कह कबीर निज नाम बिना कैसे उतरो पार।
So God knows even Gita Ji. They say he does not know Gita Ji. He knows the secrets of Gita Ji. He is almighty. Then it was said,
तीन देव की जो करते भक्ति उनकी कदे ना हुए मुक्ति।
Gita Ji is telling the same, that who worship three qualities, Rajguna Brahma, Satguna Vishnu, Tamguna Shivji, their intellect is just confined till them. It is said they are demonic in nature, lowest amongst men, evildoers, foolish. Now 4 abuses have been given together in Gita Ji to these worshippers. Now if someone thinks that Rampal is telling that they should not be worshipped, or Kabir Ji is telling, your Gita Ji is telling this. Pious souls, like Rajguna Brahma was worshipped by whom? Hiranyakashipu. He was called a demon. He became an enemy of his son. He became adamant to kill him for his fame. Then God came acquiring the form of God Narsingh and ripped him apart. Then he cried like an animal, forgive me, God. Then God, in Narsingh form, says that you do not listen to this child. Now your life is so dear to you. And saying this, he tore his stomach and threw it away. Now God says that Hiranyakush chhati tudwai or Brahman bana karam kasai. He is called Brahman, means a devotee, and did such sin. It is said Hiranyakush chhati tudwai or Brahman bana karam kasai. It is said they become a great devotee, seeker, and their deeds are like a butcher. Then Ravan worshipped Shivji. You know that Ravan was the worshipper of Tamoguna Shivji. Now, what massacre did he do? He abducted a woman, which means the wife of the elder brother of Shivji, is like a mother, means like Shivji's mother. He kidnapped the wife of Vishnu, Sri Ramji's wife Sita Ji, means he kidnapped his mother to make her his wife. That wicked, what worse a sinner can be than this? He was called a demon, eats meat, drinks alcohol, and was called a Brahman.
ब्राह्मण बाणा कर्म कसाई.
He died a dog's death, ruined along with the whole family, and the worshipper of Tamoguna Shivji, and was called a demon. There was a seeker named Bhasmagiri. He used to worship Shivji at Kailash mountain in front of his house with foot above and head below. In Shirasan, he started performing austerity. One day Parvati ji said, God, you are all capable. Give what your servant demands. God Shiva became happy. He said, demand, Bhasmagiri, what do you want? Bhasmagiri said, promise, then I will ask. Shivji thought he might demand some power. I have 8, I will give him 1. Shivji said, all right, I am committed. Demand. He stood straight, left austerity, and said, God, give me this Bhasamkada. Now Shivji has committed. He took it out and said that, son, take this. Shivji thought he lives in the jungle. He might be demanding for his protection. He does not know that your worshipper is the enemy of your life. The moment he received the bracelet, he changed and started looking twisted like this. Beware, Shankar. I will kill you and will make Parvati my wife. Ha 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 ha. Now, pious souls, first we called them Antaryami, knower of everything. Shivji could not understand that with what evil purpose did the sinner perform austerity. We used to call him immortal. We used to hear this. And he ran, fearing Bhasmagiri, God ahead and the worshipper behind, as bulls run. Now, pious souls, now it is clear in mind, the cataract operation has been done. We are understanding truly this was written in our Puranas. Then God came, acquiring the form of Parvati. He killed that Bhasmagiri by making him do Gandhastra dance. He was consumed by that bracelet. After that, he was called Bhasmasur, Bhasma demon. Once there was a Kumbh fair in Har Ki Paudi in Haridwar. They themselves fixed the time of bath there, that there Parbhi will happen. If one bathes there, he will be liberated. They went for liberation and got it all destroyed. Once a Kumbh festival was organized in Har Ki Paudi in Haridwar. The time in it is fixed that within this time, if one takes bath, then he will attain salvation. That is called Parbhi. At that time, all these Giri, Puri, Naga, Nath, Kanpade, all these are worshippers of Tamogun Shivji. All these separate, Giri separate, Puri separate, and Vaishnav separate, Naga separate. They get collected in their groups separate, and the worshippers of Vishnuji are called Vaishnav. They had also reached there. When the time to take bath arrived, first Nagas reached at the Har Ki Paudi. They scattered in thousands. The worshippers of Vishnuji came from behind, Vaishnav monks. The Vaishnav monks said that, O Nagas, you come out. First we will take bath. We are superior. Nagas said, we will bathe first. We are superior. We are renunciates and recluses. We are without desires. We do not even keep clothes on body. We are superior seekers. Vaishnav said, the worshippers of Satguna Vishnu, that you roam naked like animals. You do not even wash hands after poo. You are wandering, smearing ash. Today you became the ones to take bath first. Shirid Phirido. Come out, we will take bath. Now they forgot to take bath. Gutham Gutha. Beats him with rod, he beats him, they chew each other, then they took out sword, someone shoots arrow. Means 25,000 these worshippers of 3 gods died being chopped there at Har Ki Paudi. After that the government became alert, they keep them separate, all facilities to take bath are made separate, else they will die being chopped in 1 minute. It is said,
तीर तुपक तलवार कटारी जमदड़ झोर बदावे हैं हर पैड़ी हर हेत न जान्या वहाँ जा तेग चलावे हैं काटे शीस नहीं दिल करुणा ये जग में साध कवावे हैं जो जन इनके दर्शन को जावे उनको भी नरक पठावे हैं.
It is said, arrows, swords, daggers, they inserted knives straight like this and killed them like butchers.
तीर तुपक तलवार कटारी ये जमदड़ जोर बधावे हैं हर पैड़ी हर हेत नहीं जान्या और वहां जाकर चलावे हैं।
Teg, they are wielding a sword there. They are calling it Har Ki Pauri. They do not have this much affection for God, do not have fear of God, and murdered there at Har Ki Pauri.
और काटे शीस नहीं दिल करुणा।
Karuna means mercy, and are these called devotees? If someone goes for the audience, then unko bhi narak pathave hain. So God came and told us that
कि गुण तीनों की भक्ति में ये भूल पड़ो संसारी, कह कबीर निज नाम बिना तुम कैसे उतरो पार। तीन देव की जो करते भक्ति, उनकी कदे ना होवे मुक्ति।
therefore Garib Das Sahib Ji has said, भजन करो उस रब का जो दाता है कुल सब का। Who is he? Kabir is God. Hail Satguru Dev.
आप सुन रहे थे जगत गुरु तत्वदर्शी संत रामपाल जी महाराज जी के मंगल प्रवचन। अधिक जानकारी के लिए विजिट कीजिए हमारी वेबसाइट www.jagatgururampalji.org। संत रामपाल जी महाराज जी के शुभ आशीर्वाद से पूरे विश्व भर में 500 से भी ज्यादा नाम दीक्षा केंद्र हैं, जिन पर संत रामपाल जी महाराज जी द्वारा ऑनलाइन निशुल्क नाम दीक्षा दी जा रही है। अपने नजदीकी नाम दीक्षा केंद्र का पता करने के लिए संपर्क करें 8222880541।